And now we get to play the only non-dog game of the night. There are, as far as I'm aware, there are no dogs in Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, but, we're gonna play it anyways. I've heard that this game is, like, not that good. Which is, like, yeah, it's a Super Meat Boy game made after the original. That wouldn't surprise me. I do not have high expectations going into this at all. Especially with how kind of, like, fucked up, like, Super Meat Boy Forever was. Like, people did not like that at all. I didn't even try it because, like, the idea of, like, a auto-generated, like, endless runner... Like, I don't know, if that was, like, a new IP, that would be, like, fine. But, like, doing that with Super Meat Boy, which is, like, known for its, like, great level design, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. How did Forever take, like, 10 fucking years? It took 10 years to come out, and people didn't even like it. Okay, so it looks like we have 7 levels we can do. I mean, this opening animation is cute. Can we play Mega Man 11? We'll get to it, we'll get to it. Definitely, like, during a variety hour, we'll get through more Mega Man games. I've been wanting to play Mega Man 4. We decided that the funniest possible bit I could do for the somewhat, like, Mega Man, like, marathon we're doing is that I play Mega Man 4 before 3, but then I continue to do the rest in order. Just to, like, upset somebody who's like, no, you were doing it in order! You fucked it up, streamer! Dude, Meat Boy sucks! Why? I don't know, someone, like, suggested that in the stream Discord, and I was like, that's really funny, I'm gonna do that now. At least the opening animation is cute. I like it. Oh, what the... These are Meat Boy clones, but not good ones. In fact, they suck, but we can control them. Okay? You can speed them up, slow them down, and rotate them around. Place at least 4 of them in any way to pop them and eliminate them from the gene pool. It's harsh, but we want perfect clones, not this second-rate crap. Place the clones somewhere next to those 2 here to trigger your very first pop. Each pop fills your genetic meter. Go ahead and pop away, fill that meter up. Well, why the fuck does Dr. Fetus want another... like, Meat Boy? Why is he trying to create the perfect Meat Boy? He already has to deal with 1. What the fuck is going on in his brain where he's like, you know what? You know what? I gotta make another one. But this one will work for me because I made it. I guess he is just a fetus. He's not very smart. Most levels are separated into a couple of phases. Fill your meter to finish a phase. Once you finish all the phases, you've finished the level. Easy, right? Wrong, so wrong. New phases means new hazards. For starters, the hazards in this level are just for show. We don't want you to give up too quick. Finish the level, bitch. We did it. We missed the A+ by more than double the time. Who up filling the genetic meter? Do I seriously have to explain what these are? Seriously? Okay, fine. These are saw blades. If you touch them, you lose and have to restart the level. Avoid them, okay? If you didn't want to put a tutorial in the game, you didn't have to. That's fine. I mean, I played Super Meat Boy, so I know what those are, but... What the fuck was with, like, the sarcastic bit? This is science, and science is pain. Sometimes clones will get destroyed by a hazard after they've been placed. It's really funny, and it doesn't prevent you from finishing the level. A true win-win. Keep popping those clones to finish the next phase. Yeah, wait, you're right. Isn't the point that we're trying to kill them? Why would we lose the level if the point is that we're trying to kill them? And then they get killed? We need room to drop clones into the chest chamber, so don't let them stack too high. Always leave room for more clones, otherwise we have to start over. Keep going, finish the level already! It's funny when this happens, laugh. Yeah, this is Puyo Puyo. It's very slow feeling Puyo Puyo right now also. Can I just say? Take a look at this setup. Watch the magic when your clones join here. Doing a chain grants your next clones a moment of invincibility. They can pass right through the saw without so much as a scratch. The longer the chain, the longer the invincibility. Now get to purifying these clones. It's just Puyo with a weird hazard gimmick. When are they gonna make the Puyo Puyo 99? That's what we need. Maybe this would make sense if Puyo wasn't on literally everything. What, Roxy? Are you upset about the meat machine? I'm just kind of befuddled by how slow this is. Like, goddamn is this game slow. And, like, what the fuck? Meat Boy should be fast, right? It literally should be. Like, that's his whole deal. Like, fuck, having to redo this tutorial over and over again because of the fucking hazards. Like, fuck's sake. Although this game's existence does get me into a very interesting conversation of how I feel the Super Meat Boy series has gone, like, post-Edmund McMillan. Now, I'm not even necessarily of the belief that Super Meat Boy, like, cannot be made without Edmund McMillan. Like, listen, Edmund is, like, a really good director. I I think that Meat Boy is, like, a simple enough concept where it's like, there's no way, like, a team couldn't make something good out of that without, like, his direction. But I kind of feel like whoever is left on Team Meat is probably, like, more familiar with, like, the programming side of things. So they create things that are more, like, kind of, like, technically impressive, like, whoa, here's Puyo Puyo if you had to avoid, like, fucked up things, or, oh, here's Super Meat Boy if it was, like, a rogue, like, endless runner. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but is it, like, fun? I don't know if it is. And maybe that's a little harsh, but I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I get from, like, modern Team Meat. You could just make Meat Boy, but again, and people would probably like that. Like, literally, though. At least the soundtrack is good. I'm liking the tunes so far. See what you mean? This and Forever don't seem to understand the basic appeal of the first game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is a fucking video game. It's also just like, I don't know. Why do I have to reset the level if one of my, like, Puyo Puyos gets killed? I thought the point was that we are killing them. What if after Sonic 3 it was just 10 years of dumbass Game Gear spin-offs? Not even a lot of dumbass Game Gear spin-offs. Oh, cool. This is a really cool level. Are you guys enjoying this cool level? Oh my god, I know what this fucking game is. Do you guys remember, like, and some of you who watched my old, like, Puyo Puyo streams might remember this. Do you remember in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, when you had to do the levels that were the shitty party mode? This is the shitty party mode levels from Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 as a real video game. That's like the worst thing you could remind me of from those games. It's like the least fun part of those games. Fuck. Haven't touched Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 yet, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, but beware the shitty party mode levels. I think I fucked this up. Oh well. Oh, I got at least this much as a combo. I like, I don't know. I'm just playing this man, and I'm like, I just don't get it. I just do not understand this video game. Can't imagine someone who would enjoy this. Like, I don't know, I'm sure there's, like, some fun to be had here. It's just, it's not for me, man. Like, dude. They fall so slow, but they expect you to go so fast. This is literally Puyo Puyo, but with extra steps. There is not a drop button, as far as I can tell. Which is like, what's fucking killing me right now? Oh my god, oh my god. Please! Please! Can we play Mean Bean Machine? This is literally just like shitty Mean Bean Machine. We have Mean Bean Machine at home. Is Kirby's Avalanche on NSO? I think it is. And I would imagine Mean Bean Machine is probably also on NSO. So we got the double whammy. Man. I don't even know. I'm not even, like, that frustrated. I'm just, like, kind of bored. Because it's like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, but it's not, like, a fun thing to do over and over again. It's just, like, a boring one. It's... We did it, guys! We finally found another shitty demo. Yeah, there's like 5 better versions of Puyo Puyo on this system. I don't know if I understand the appeal here. Like, if you ask me, like, part of what, like, I think makes, like, something like a Puyo Puyo and, like, a Tetris, like, really good is, like, their inherent simplicity. Like, those games are as good as they are, in part because they're, like, very simple concepts. Like, I don't know. Even, like, some people would argue that Puyo Puyo is too complicated. I don't really agree. I think, like, yeah, you have to, like, learn how, like, combos and stuff works. But even then, like, I feel like if you're a rookie Puyo Puyo player, you'll probably, like, accidentally make combos sometimes. Like, I don't know. Do you guys want to play Tetris? like this. I guess you could argue that, like, the multiplayer Tetris stuff is kind of like this, but I don't know. I feel like Tetris 99 is, like, better than this. In terms of, like, being a puzzle game where fucked up things happen. These hazards are just discouraging you from doing more complicated setups. Like, actually, though? Like, genuinely. Because it's like, the satisfying part of Puyo Puyo is, like, doing fucked up combos. So why the fuck would you want to play Puyo Puyo, but you can't make any fucked up combos? Also, Panel de Pon is awesome. Panel de Pon is like... Ooh, it's tricky for me, which is better, Panel de Pon or Tetris. Because they're both so good. I mean, Tetris is the granddaddy. Panel de Pon gets my highest recommendation. Fucking awesome series of puzzle games. Maybe my single favorite puzzle series, honestly. It's Tetris and, like... Tetris got competition. Also, yeah, it literally is just the quickest to get quick matches. You basically never want to get combos. Like, I don't know, imagining playing a Puyo clone where you're, like, discouraged from doing combos is, like, crazy to me. Like, this definitely does not feel like it would appeal to, like, the hardcore Puyo Puyo crowd. Like, they would see this and be like, oh, it's a Puyo Puyo game where you can't do combos? Well, why the fuck am I playing it? I don't know, maybe if you're like a turbo genius, you can figure out how to do combos in this game. This is, like, a bad enough demo where I'm almost like, man, I kind of just want to stop playing. But I'm also, like, we're probably, like, so close to the end of this demo. But I gotta be honest, I don't think it's getting any better. I'm not sure there's anything that's gonna change our mind on, Dr. Fetus's mean meat machine. This stage is kind of cool and gives you room to do something, but that's only because half the screen is unusable. This is why demos died out for a while. You can't let people know your game sucks ass for free. Yeah, we gotta get those pre-orders in. Man. I'm sorry. We're, like, so close to the end of this demo. It's just not fun. I'm not even frustrated. I've just, like, accepted this as, like, not, like, strictly not being for me. I don't know, again, like, thinking about it in terms of, like, what do I like about Puyo Puyo, again, it's, like, that simplicity. Like, yeah, when you're doing, like, multiplayer, you got, like, the hazards and stuff, but, like, the hazards in, like, the Puyo Puyo and, like, Tetris games, like, make sense. It's like, oh, if you fuck up in Tetris and, like, your opponent gets, like, a 4 line on you, oh, well, your Tetris pieces get moved up and you have to, like, clear them out, like, quickly so you can get rid of that, like, bottom trash. Or in, like, Puyo Puyo, it's like, oh, you have, like, a trash Puyo that you have to, like, get rid of by doing, like, a combo next to it. You know, it's very easy. It's not like, oh, if you touch it with your cursor at any time, you just lose and die. Like, I don't know, that seems like it just doesn't feel right for this type of game. Maybe I'm crazy, though. You have to act quickly, but also plan far ahead to set up good combos. The push and pull is what makes it great. Literally, though. Puyo, but Arl jumps out of the screen and Sue baits you. God. She would never. She's so nice. Dr. Fetus, he's kind of mean, though. I don't know, like, compliments is that I think the art style is nice. I like the animation at the start. And it's like, I don't know. I guess there's, like, only so much they could do when it's basically, like, aside from the hazards, just a pure Puyo Puyo clone. And, like, realistically, if they just put this up online and it was a pure Puyo Puyo clone, they would probably get, like, lambasted for that, too. But, man, I would take, like, literally just a Puyo Puyo clone over, like, the weird hazard stuff. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not appealing. I can imagine someone getting, like, really mad. Guess by waiting 10 years, they avoided the decade where Newgrounds' art style was passé. I mean, like, Edmund's, like, style, and, like, kind of the style that still exists, kinda, in Super Meat Boy, has always looked pretty nice, to be honest. I think, like, honestly, like, out of all, like, the Newgrounds artists, like, Edmund's stuff tended to look the best. Like, I look at Friday Night Funkin' I think that game looks ugly as fuck, but I look at, like, a Meat Boy or an Isaac, and I'm like, yeah, that game looks nice. Yeah, I don't know, that wasn't very good. I'm sorry, everybody. Strictly speaking, that wasn't very good. So hold on, let me fix my capture card so the delay isn't so bad. Dude, my capture card was doing good for a while. There wasn't really like a big audio delay, but right now it's being bad.